What's good, y'all? You dub back here again here in the end game of 2019. Can y'all believe it? Oh man, good times. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens with this channel, see what happens with y'all. Hopefully y'all are enjoying the end of the year and things aren't too brutal or anything like that. Because I know sometimes this is a tough time of the year for a lot of people. Anyways, it's also a joyous time of the year for a lot of people as well. I personally love this time of the year. Even regardless of what's going on in my life, people are generally nicer. Um, it's a time to be thankful and reminder of what's important in life. And usually a lot of good things happen around this time of year. So there's that. Now, like the video that's being should be uploaded right before it is at a little bit later than some of the other ones that'll probably be uploaded before them. But anyways, another Hunter Beyond Greatness, another Hunter video, because we can talk about Hunter anytime. And a lot of folks a lot of folks I know been starting to talk about Hunter and Togashi. Where you at? Yoshio Togashi and Shonen Jump. Y'all need to stop playing games. Give us some of that Hunter. Y'all know we be fiending for that greatness. Anyways, now this video's been on my mind for probably, maybe 2 to 3 months now. And it's interesting. Zetsu. Let's talk Zetsu, man. Because Zetsu, it kind of bothers me in a good way, though. I remember when we were first introduced to Zetsu with Killua and Gon when they were learning, and I'm sitting here going, wait a second. Because out of all them Hatsu, Rin, and I'm like, all right, those make sense, especially battle applications. Then there was Zetsu. You can't use Nin? Isn't that completely disadvantageous? So I was like, okay. Then I'm like, maybe I can see it in certain circumstances and situations. And we saw them use it for concealment during the York New City arc, right? I was like, okay, that makes sense, but you're still putting yourself at a disadvantage. You can't use Nin to be able to fight. So it's good, but Nani? Then there was the situation where you get put in a state of Zetsu. Bankruptcy, Chapter 7, Bankruptcy, with Knuckles' ability. And once again, you're like, yeah, this isn't looking good. This isn't looking good. I can see it for concealment, and I got reminded of it and such because there's a video that was talking, I forget whose video it was. So watching, I was talking about force abilities in Star Wars. And one of it was force concealment, and it reminded me, I'm like, oh, this is Star Wars version of Hunter x Hunter. It was talking about how Palpatine and Darth Plagueis, Darth Sidious, the two Sith Lords were able to conceal their presence from the Jedi, even though they were Sith and masterful dark side users, right? So there was that. I'm like, okay, this reminds me of Zetsu. So I could see that, right? Mask your intentions and such. And you don't always have your Nin up. And maybe you don't want someone to sense your Nin, but you're still potentially at a disadvantage. And then, I forget if Corolla, Lucifer, and Hisoka used it in their battles. I know Hisoka was constantly using Nin, but, I could see someone like Hisoka, someone like Hanzo utilizing it and stuff. But okay, I get that. And then the fourth prince. I know it's not Tesseract. I can never say the man's name. All right, I can never say his name to save my life. But anyways, maybe if it was right in front of me, y'all know who I'm talking about. The fourth prince. He has this hacks ass potentially broken ability to where he can go into this alternative dimension kind of thing ahead, see before time shenanigans, hit status from Dragon Ball Super. What the hell going on, Togashi? He explains it, but it's a bunch of what the hell, and it's potentially spoilers for those of you not caught up to the manga, even though this chapter's been released for like a year and a half now. But anyways, it's none of my business. Regardless, the thing about it is, I was like, wait. So, potential Nin abilities in the state of Zetsu. Now, that makes things interesting. You get a glass cannon effect. You get potential of great gains, but great loss. But then again, you can summon it while using Zetsu. How does that work, Togashi? Once again, putting stuff that seemingly doesn't make sense. He doesn't unfortunately do it too often, but he does have these times. Nin vows, pulling power from the possible future is. Come on, you can't say that's not a plot hole, bro. Holy shit, that's terrible writing. That was trash writing. Aluka, cuz Nin, bro. But anyways, this is not meant to go off on Nin right now, but it's here to illustrate what the hell, Togashi. What is Zetsu? Like the way you explained it, I knew there were problems, but I'm like, there's got to be something more because in Hunter x Hunter, things are a hell of a lot more intricate. So I wonder if there are stages in then, and there's a true Zetsu. See, I want to make a true Zetsu master. I don't. Hey, y'all know who I love. I don't even think it's Maha. Gene Freaks. Maybe Maha Zodic. My dog Maha Yoda 2.0. Woo! The only reason he's not high on my list of favorite characters, maybe he's number 7, but we barely see him. We've seen him like twice in the series, right? I love Maha. I love the concept of Maha and the hype from former chairman Isaac Natero. Natero survived Maha, but maybe it is Maha, master assassin, right? Best Zetsu, at least in the human world. We don't know. We don't know about the Dark Continent, but maybe Zetsu is misunderstood. Kind of like how the Force in Star Wars is misunderstood by a lot of the Jedi, Sith, and you name it, right? Could it be that Zetsu's not a state of lack of nin? Zetsu's a state of inverse nin? And for example, there is a negative speed force, and I know it's different, but there's a negative speed force in DC Comics, right? Different Reverse Flash Airbar Thon utilizes it, okay, and he runs differently. There's often inverse converse effects to things. For Newton's third law of motion, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Okay, matter, antimatter, you name it, we have opposites. Lift, gravity, pull, push, thrust, drag. You get the point. So, could it be that Zetsu is on the opposite end of the Nin spectrum of Hatsu? Okay, you have Hatsu, which is the activation of Nin abilities. Zetsu is internalizing in to its full degree instead of like maybe level 1 is seemingly like shutting it down. Level 2 is maybe what the fourth prince is doing, awakening an ability while in a state of Zetsu, and maybe level 3 is fully being able to fight in Zetsu, fully concealed. You become ultimate stealth mode, undetectable, but you're still able to use Nin. Maybe a true master you learns to use Nin in a completely different ways. Maybe this was the original usage of Nin, and Hatsu was developed later as a countermeasure. Because think about it, guys. Hatsu has its flaws. You have the slot machine by Kite, a person's Nin, parasitic Nin beast. Like there are a lot of great benefits, but we've seen a lot of abilities like Kurapika has some hacks abilities, OP abilities, but then again, you're like, why can't Kurapika use it? Ooh, this is draining. Ooh, this is not that. There are clear flaws. Maybe Zetsu is the best state of Nen usage. Okay, and it's just that people don't train in Zetsu, and so maybe it's like the ultimate mastery of a true Nen user, right? Now I promoted that there's a seventh Nin type, a zero Nin type, an Ogi type Nin. Maybe this is an Ogi level mastery. Maybe even Chairman Isaac Natero didn't reach that because of his focus wasn't on that. This is thrown out there. Gene might have it. Hisoka might develop it. He's a good possibility. I don't think Corolla Lucifer because Corolla's going down a different path. But if my guess would to be someone who mastered Zetsu, of course my dog Maha, I think Zeno would have trained in it, but not fully mastered it. Silva, no, he doesn't seem like the type. Killua, Maha, Killua, Hisoka, and what did I say? Maha, Killua, Hisoka, Jing Freaks is always a good possibility. Someone like Don Freaks. Gone because of his weird nin situation, even though it doesn't seem like he would be. Maybe he has a change of personality. Maybe he learns a new way of nin, and maybe it's through Zetsu. Um, Hanzo is a great option for that as well. Anybody else? I mean, we already have the fourth prince if he survives. So that this is just an interesting topic of discussion. I wanted to talk with y'all. What do y'all think? Do y'all think Zetsu is the most powerful state of Nin that could potentially be out there? Okay, because it's just weird, man. Everything else focuses on aura and an expulsion of aura. Then you have Zetsu, which is the complete opposite, the antithesis, and it seems like it serves no purpose. That could just be the knuckle curveball by Togashi just trying to psych us all out. Cause in Hunter x Hunter, things are not what they seem. Unexpected one to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts on this matter, and if there's any other Hunter x Hunter content or other content you would like me to discuss, I will try to do that, and we will try to get that out for you on this channel. All right, y'all. Till next time, have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Peace. Stay safe, stay warm, and have a beautiful rest of the end of this year.